he should try to finish, and they're completely right, because finishing is getting a lot more points than retiring. Oh, Malin is lagging, but I think he's alright. Yeah, we good. DGF apparently. Alright, let's go. Waika is in first right now. Best SD at the start. And it is DGF showing up right now. And they are in top 3, so they are looking good. Let's see what Devil is doing. He did not make the jump. And we see Happy failing the jump as well. So it is now up to the team to see who gets the biggest points. Because it's all for them right now. Is Waika far in front? And it's on third place. And it is Malin trying to overtake Arnes in the end. Let's see if he can do it. Ooh, very nice speed in the end. But he fails to finish. Ooh, yikes. Luckily though, he can still rank in the 17 points. But yeah, that's a big rip. Ooh, and the first mistake here, we have Devil retiring. And that makes sense. Although I think you can respawn on the first checkpoint, because that's actually the start. And then you can still make it. Anyway. It is DGF once again in first place. So let's follow Happy. Happy right now, not with the best line. And doesn't make the wall. So it is once again Team GGF with the only one surviving. This time it is Malin in front, and Waika is getting closer, has more speed and will be overtaking his teammate. Oh, Malin having a leg spike again, but as long as he doesn't disconnect, it's all good. Arnes this time, the only one not really messing up that transition. So he will be able to get the 30 points. And Malin and Waika in second and third. It is looking really good for DGF so far. The only ones finishing. Sorry for typing in the round, but I just wanted to answer the question quickly. So it is clear to the players what's going on. Alright, we see Devil going for the inside line. He can't do the full SD though, so he will probably slow down a little bit. It is now DGF here going in first, second and third, as we've seen before. Coming up into this turnover, it is Malin in the lead. We see Devil retiring in the background. Arnes has a little bit more speed, is trying to creep up. And it is Waika currently with the most amount, going into first place. Waika has a nice ride into SD, so that will carry him into this tube with a lot of speed. Arnes getting into second place, because Malin has quite the wide line. And it is now up to Arnes to try overtake Waika. And here is Malin again with way more speed. Waika making his mistake in the end. It is not enough though. Waika can actually secure his first place. But what a close round. I'll set a password. I can't. Or I'm using the wrong command. I'm not sure. Alright, it is Devil in last place right now. Retiring for no apparent reason. And it is now Arnes in third place. His teammates are a bit ahead and battling it out with each other. Malin making the mistake, does not make the jump, and he will have to retire. He's respawning, but I don't think you can make it after that. Yeah, and let's see, it is only Arnes and Waika still driving on the map, and it seems like Waika is going to go for the 30 points. Yes, that seems to be the case. Here we go. Alright, off to the next round. It is Devil this time taking first place. Having the outside line a little bit though. And losing that first place to the people around him as being a little bit better than him. Arnes has a good amount of speed, overtakes Malin here. It is still Waika in first place though. We see some different approaches by the players here, but it seems that the speed difference is not that big. It is Arnes closing in a little bit though. We see Happy and Malin both making a mistake, so it is only Arnes and Waika remaining. Going into this tube, Waika has the upper hand, but Arnes has a little bit more speed maybe. Let's see what is going to happen in this last wall. Arnes getting closer and closer. Is this enough or will Waika get 30 points? It is Waika who wins again. Nice fight. And that was map number 1. Wow, if that was Waika's worst map, he's looking good. Alright, off to the second map, which is the fun speed map of the pack. It is made by Dragon. And let's see what the DGF players are doing on this one. I'm actually quite interested in what the times will be. This is not a good start, says Devil, and he's completely right. At 0 points after map 1, it's not a good start. I can see why it is actually hard to finish for not veterans. I said it a couple of minutes ago. I was a bit confused, but yeah, if you don't SD, the jumps are quite hard. I can see that now. Alright, so we're warming up. I'll just let the players drive a little bit. Like, I'd be a bit confused, but yeah, that's what happens if you don't finish. Finish the map 5 times in 2 hours. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. I think maybe next time Jonas don't pick the map, or like, I don't know, because it seems to be not really noob friendly. But yeah. Hopefully they can catch up on these maps, and we will get a bit of a closer match than only DGF. Also kind of interesting that they are all in the same match. That's pretty funny. Because it is random. Or like semi-random. Oof, Malin not making it. Luckily it's the warm-up. Oh, he made it. Okay, good luck, have fun. As we go into map number 2 out of 5. Currently have Waika in first. And I can't see the scoreboard. Yes, there we go. Arnes in second, Malin in third. Here we go. Will you play? I'm sorry to say, but you missed my match, which was an hour ago. If you want to see it, you can watch back the VOD once I stop streaming. And I will probably also upload it to YouTube. Alright, Malin and Arnes are currently fighting for first place. Let's see what the others are doing. And we have Devil falling behind a little bit. And I'm looking for Happy right now, who is currently in 5th place. And it is DGF once again dominating the field. So zoom in on these two. And I want to see what Arnes and Malin are doing, because they are battling for that first place right now. Malin is first, but Arnes has more speed. And they are coming closer and closer together. This is going to be a photo finish, you guys. As we are coming up into this last loop, we will see a blue part, and then we will have to finish. And where's Malin? And there we go. Malin is falling behind Arnes a little bit, and Arnes will take the first place. Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel. It's pretty obscure because I don't upload on there often. But yeah. Anyway, you know where my Twitch is at least. I can't give you the link right now because I'm in-game, but yeah. I should make a YouTube comment or something like that. I do know if you guys talk enough, eventually Nightbot will realize that a lot of people are talking and will throw in my social links. So if you spam the chat, it will show up. Anyway, it is currently Malin with the first mistake, but it is not that bad. He is not out of it. Can maybe catch up later. And it is Devil right now in 3rd place. Let's see what he's doing. Everybody seems to be going for the boost. I can tell you guys, it's not faster because you lose speed in the wall after. Anyway. Arnes is now in 2nd place. It is Vaika in 1st. And Arnes once again with more speed, trying to catch up. Vaika has the better SD out of that loop though, so he will probably stay in 1st place. Maybe something happens here in the end, let's see. There we go! Vaika slowing down! What is happening? He had a bug maybe? I don't know, but that is quite unfortunate. It is now Arnes who takes the lead. And that is a rip. Thanks Metals for following. Wait, there's a good F1 race going on. Maybe you can live chat here in the chat so we can know what's going on. Oh, it already ended. Okay. Well, now you can watch CMNF. There you go. Best of both worlds. Here we go. Arnes with an insane amount of speed. Look at that. Taking 1st place. And Vaika and Devil are battling it out for 3rd. Devil going for the inside line. Maybe that will pay off, maybe we won't. Vaika going inside on the downhill, however. And there's now the players who basically have the same amount of speed. Like, what the fuck happened there? Did I have a fly in the room or something? I don't know. Whatever. Let's focus on this instead. And it is now Arnes in 1st, Vaika in 2nd. And Devil retiring. Where's Happy? Happy is slowing down a little bit. He will probably get 4th or not finish. Vaika with more speed in the end. Maybe can overtake Arnes here, coming up to this finish. They equaled. I'm not sure why it changed to Happy's in the last second, because I didn't press any buttons, but they equaled and Vaika takes it. Right, Devil with a good start here, going into 1st place. Maybe he can catch up some points. Was really late into the turnover, however, that might lose him a little bit. Where is Happy? Happy is falling behind a little bit, is still in it though. Vaika going for the inside line, once again going for the boost. And it is Vaika also in 1st place. Arnes with a little bit more speed, however, might be able to catch up, even though the gap is pretty big. Let's see what Devil is doing. Devil is currently in 4th. Still hanging in there. But what's happening up the front here? It is Arnes in 2nd place, Vaika in 1st. Going with him to this end. I don't think we will have another photo finisher like last time. This will definitely be Vaika's round. So here we go. Nice time by him, 57.8. Devil doesn't do any SDs. Yeah, that is quite unfortunate because both of these maps have a lot of them. But both of them that we just played. So yeah, maybe he can catch up in the later maps where SDs don't matter that much. Ooh, we see Waika with a little bit of a bug, but surviving. I think Devil is doing an SD, however, or at least he's trying, because that was definitely a drift. He's falling behind a little bit though. It is now a battle for first place between Waika and Arnes. Waika going for his signature inside line. Both of them going for the boost, and Arnes taking the checkpoint. Trying to take the checkpoint with him. That doesn't work, however. Checkpoints are really solid, and he will have to respawn. Waika trying to take a checkpoint with him as well. DGF, that doesn't work, guys. And accidentally retiring, I think. It is now Malin in first place. After that we have Happy, and then we have Devil. So Happy and Devil getting some points back here. Well, not getting first, at least getting some decent points with second and third. Oh, Arnes making it in the last second. So he gets another 12 points, that's good. Alright, so that was map number 2. We will move on to the... Wow, we will end with 2 Speedcup maps, guys. Because this is the other full speed map. And then after this one, we will have 2 Speedcup maps. Well, it is a competition in the group stage, and that's what you get. So we see Malin going for the S4D. I think he was the only one. So we can scout out the map a little bit. Let's see what the players are doing. It is currently a warm-up, to be clear. So let's see what the points are, actually. Arnes in first place. Waika in second. Malin in third. So Arnes had a good map last map. Malin following a little bit behind his teammates, but is still far ahead of Devil and Happy, so it looks like a DGF is going to progress into the next round here. I think Waika is making a calculation in his head or something, I don't know. Oh, Malin missing the finish, I think. Good luck, have fun. Oh, apparently Waika has been playing the old version of the map, because there was a cut found on this one, and CP was placed in the loop. Or sorry, in the tube. But apparently he didn't get it. So hopefully he will not drive into it. If you do a good line though, it is no problem. Alright, let's follow Devil in this one. Ooh, as you see, Malin with the first mistake went for the S4D and landed not well. And yeah, that's a rip for sure. There's now Waika and Arnes in first and second, and Devil is trying to keep up with him. Okay, let's see if I can get the Arnes' perspective here in the end. Maybe he can overtake Waika, it doesn't seem like it. The positions are pretty much set in stone, and here we go. Alright, off to the next round. Seems like basically nobody's going for the S4D anymore, which is I guess a safe route. Devil with a better turnover compared to Malin, getting into third place. Waika and Arnes battling it for first though. They are really close together, so let's see what they are doing, following Arnes right now. Arnes needs the better end, otherwise he will definitely look at first. I'm not sure where Waika is going, but he is not gonna be able to finish this way. Yep, he crashed for sure. And it is Arnes in first place, Malin third, Happy fourth, third. Wait, Malin second, Happy third. And Devil fourth. There we go. Talking is hard, guys. Yeah, Waika saying crap for sure, crashing in the end. Quite unfortunate, definitely if you're first place at the time. Here we go, Devil going for the SD out of the ram. Insane strats. Ooh, landing bug. Yeah, that's just a rip, dude. That's just... Oh man, that's a tilter. Anyway, it is Arnes and Waika once again. We've seen this picture before. In the first couple of rounds on this map. So let's see what's going to happen in the end. Will Waika make it this time? Yes. Oh, Malin is chilling over here. Right, off to the next one. This will be the fourth round. Ooh, as we see on the left side of the screen, it is Happy going into the wall. The other players though are pretty close together. See Devil not with the best turnover, will lose a little bit of speed. Malin is able to take advantage of it and goes into third place. It is once again Waika and Arnes battling it out for first. And once again Waika has a small edge, but this time Arnes has a better end. What a good action by him. In the end sniping Waika's points. That was a good fight. Nice and consistent performance by these two players on this map. Ooh, we see Waika with the first. I'm not sure if it was a mistake or a bug, but one of the two. And we see Arnes going into the wall as well. Malin going for the tiniest S4D I've ever seen, but still has more speed than his opponents. So I guess it worked. Quite an unfortunate landing there. Ooh, Waika has retired, so he probably made another mistake. And Arnes is behind. Alright, as we see, following Devil here right now, getting overtaken by Happy with a little bit more speed. Malin is in first place right now, Devil going for it. And trying to get, risking it. It doesn't work out though, he crashed. And it's Malin and Happy finishing, and I think that's basically it. Maybe Arnes can make it? Yes, he does. Alright, so as these players will probably like, this is the first speedrun map. Hopefully they will show off and flex their skills on this one. People like Happy and Devil, hopefully they can get some points on this. SDing is really not needed on this map, I think. No. So yeah, Devil already saying I have a chance. Yeah, there is actually a fly in my room that actually flew into my face a couple of minutes ago. Thanks, fly. You are really nice. Malen's going for the ramp cut. Go for the insane amount of speed and takes over. Ooh, that looks like a cut. So fast. Harness though has way more speed. What is Malen doing? Oh. I think he makes it. There you go. Ooh, yeah, that is a rip. That map is not made to be driven backwards. Alright, here we go. Devil making a tiny airtime mistake. Waika retiring already. Oh wait, this is a warm-up. I got baited. Alright, yeah, this loop is question mark. Please, TMNF mappers from now on, don't build these loops where you drop a really long time. Because in TMNF, there's this thing called a landing bug, and you get it like 80% of the time in these drop loops. So don't build them. Please. Thanks. Good luck. Alright, here we go. Everybody making the start, it seems. That is a confirmation. Alright, the first release turn. Everybody is extremely close together. Let's see what Devil is doing. Maybe he can come back a little bit in the end of the match here. Waika has room to release a little bit. Devil releasing and Arnes going for it. I think Arnes has more speed. No, it is Devil in first place. No, it is Arnes in first place. Who will be the winner on this round? Devil going for the inside line. Arnes trying to catch up once again. Has maybe a tiny bit more speed, but I think Devil's edge is too big here and he will lock in the first 30 points. It is comeback time indeed. Devil currently on 105 points. Falling behind a little bit over the course of this match. But maybe, you know, if you win all the never mind, he goes into the ball. And it is Happy who is falling behind quite a bit. And hello? Follow. 1. There we go. Pressing an insane amount of buttons. Anyway, it is Waika in first place right now. Arnes is in third. Let's see it from Malen's perspective. There we go, number 4. As it is looking right now, Waika will take first place. And with that end, I don't think you can overtake your opponent. And that will mean Waika takes it. Alright. A good start by the players. Wait, is Waika actually not... Yeah, he's still playing. Okay. I was like, what? Devil with a good start. He is in third place currently, or at least battling for it. Going up into this release turn. Who takes it the best? What an insane round we have right now. Oh, when we see the first mistake. Big Arnes just went into the wall. Waika going for it and having a lot of airtime. He will definitely not take the first place here. I think it's going to be Devil this time. Devil going into the wall. What are you doing? You had it in your pocket, but no. Still third place, but damn. Let's not talk about it. Alright, I think we saw a mistake there by Ines. Ines is falling behind. It is Malin in first and Devil is showing off how TNF can destroy your run. And it is now, he is having to retire. Waika with the most amount of speed going into this loop. Seems to be that he's going to take first place. And can I please get Malin's? There we go. He was on number 4. Going into this end, it seems like Waika is going to get the 30 pointer here. Malin getting a solid second place. Happy will be able to finish, but has made a mistake in the end. And it is Arnes who sniped him as well in the end, so getting some couple of points back on that one. Alright, Malin going for the first place on this round. And the others are playing catch up. Let's see what they are doing out of this wall and into this release turn. It is Team DGF with the best couple of turns. Waika having to bounce and has slid out. Will probably not be able to finish, at least in my experience. That is often what happens. It is Malin and Arnes, the only two who survived these release turns. And Malin did it the best, taking 30 points home. Hello, Malin? Yeah, you can also go into the wall, that's fine. Alright, that was map number 4 and we will move on to the last map. Okay, let's warm up on the last map. It's made by Count and it is called Don't Give Up. So, retiring is not the way to go here. But this one actually has a drift turn and then another drift turn right after. And then we have another tricky turn coming up and that is this one, because you have to drift through it often. Driving along a lot of ramps and then also maybe getting airtime when you go back on the straight. So that is a turn that you can crash in a lot. And then afterwards we get this release turn here, which I'm still not sure how to take, but I somehow survived in the match. And people are doing grass slides everywhere. Alright, so last map. I think the people that go through are already set in stone. Yeah, even if Happy wins all 5 rounds and DGF Malin doesn't finish at all, he can't catch. Wait, can he? Quick maths. Oh wait, he can. Yes, it is technically possible. Malin just has to not finish. And Happy just has to win every round. Sounds easy enough. Other than that, the people from DGF can battle it out for themselves to see who gets first and second and third. And Waika is trying to get back on first place. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, there we go. Arnes is taking the lead. See what Waika is doing. Ooh, Waika going really wide. Too wide. Not making the loop. And Arnes made the mistake as well. So they both have to respawn. Happy too far to the right side and will crash. And let's see what Malin is doing. But because that's the best perspective we can have right now. Malin making another mistake. I think he made it through the loop. Yes, it is Devil extending the lead on first place right now. And if Malin finishes this, we have the positions locked in actually. Devil taking a nice 30-pointer, trying to get back into it a little bit. He only has 139. High level gameplay right here. Alright, Waika with an insane couple of turns. Sniping first place. Arnes with good speed, creeping in as well. And let's see what the tricky turn is going to bring us. Who is going to fly out? Is Waika taking it safe? Devil taking it the best. Oh, with this map was actually the first one, then yeah, something could happen here. Because Devil seems to be his map. So far at least. Okay, Happy going for the drift in the end. Ooh, Malin has the better end than Devil though, and Malin snipes the first place from him. Ooh, Waika going too tight to the wall. First mistake. Devil we see clipping in the checkpoint, so he will slow down quite a bit. is Malin and Arnes going for it. Pika claiming that nobody saw it, but we did spot it. Oh, Arnes has the better end. It is not enough though. Malin will definitely stay in first place, and there we go. Well, if Pika wants to overtake Arnes, this is not looking good. Malin's actually getting into second place now. So, Pika is slacking here. Alright, Arnes taking the lead. Ooh, does everybody survive it? Yes, Malin has to release a little bit. And there goes Devil with a nice amount of speed, too much even, to handle. And he goes into the wall, just like his opponent Arnes. It is now Pika in first place. Arnes is very far behind. So this is where Pika gets back into second, I think. Because we see Malin making some mistakes as well. So let's follow him into the end. Locking in the 30-pointer. Alright, and then we move on to the last round. It is still possible for Malin to snipe that second place. So let's see if he can do it. Can follow. There we go. He is on number 4. Malin is currently doing decent. Into third position. Oh, has to release a little bit to avoid drifting. Where is Pika? We can't see him. That is good news for Malin. Pika is... Come on, there we go. A tiny bit behind Malin, but with the same amount of speed. So it's all going to come down to this end here. Where Pika has a better wall, but goes into the checkpoint. That is quite unfortunate, and it is up to Malin here to overtake somebody. It's not going to happen. I don't think the difference is going to be enough here. No, Pika will stay second. GG.